Hey Mark, how's it going?
Good. How are you today?
Good. So
Renting?
today, while it's a bit chillier,
Yeah, it sure is. Holy cow.
goes from 31 to like under 20 in a day.
Yeah, to no shirt to tank top to a sweat top on today.
Mm-hmm.
And, no one on the water or beach.
I
Very
know.
yesterday.
Well, I
Anyway,
went to take Gracie and I had to turn around and come back and get a sweater because like boom, I was not ready for that.
no, I know. And you know what? The leaves are turning colors huge out there. So
The summer just zipped by, eh? It's unbelievable.
zip by. Out in Banff, Lake Louise and Sunshine, they had snow the last 2 days.
Wow.
You know, bring it on. Okay, what are we talking about?
We're going to talk about Lake House or
Good.
Lack House. We
Good.
haven't done an update in that building for a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
No. And a couple new listings have come up. You've shown a couple and been in a couple.
Mhm.
So
Uh,
you might be able to give some insight into that as well.
yeah, I will. I'll talk about if you want to pull up about the model that I recently showed, and I recently we it's sold, but we'll pull up the floor plan and talk about it and talk about some things. Um,
So what's going to come up first is the actives. And there is quite a few leases in there if you look at the old listings. Like I was shocked at how many, like there's a whole page of them. There's
yeah,
over 25 units.
that's okay though. That I mean, it's still a small percentage, and for me, living in the building, and there's the demographic in here is phenomenal. I'll say that. And I've got to meet and know a lot of people, and that's why I like the size of this building because you get to know the faces and get to build some friendships out of them too. So I've noticed, I don't see young demographic renting in here. I haven't seen very,
And they're
very
mostly all professionals, right?
a lot of professionals. There's a older couple on Mike's floor, probably in the early 80s. We're not buying. We're done the buying. We're just renting now. And that's normal. For an old demographic, they go, we're done buying our last home. We're gonna go rent now.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? So, you know,
Well, and right now there's one for rent in there at 38.50 a month. And I've actually had some people call about rentals. This is a 3 bedroom, 2 bath between 1,400 and 1,600 square feet.
I'm gonna pull up the model. Yep.
And
That's
this is what it's getting you for that amount. Now,
ultimate.
Mark, wasn't this one that we looked at that was for sale for a while? Look
Mhm.
at that view outside of that building.
Okay, so pause it here. Go back, go back to that building. So I'm gonna jump around a bit. We're gonna get off topic a bit, but let's talk about that. So the viewing that I showed at 612, which was let me just go back and give you the exact 612 was a Peacock model, southeast exposure. So you had a nice view in the south, but this is the east, and it is still a nice view. But this is on the ninth floor. We're on the sixth floor when we're showing it. So we had more of my people have felt we lost a lot of privacy.
Because
Sure,
this building right over here is looking straight in.
straight, straight in. So that was a deal breaker. The floor plan was great. You had a nice south view. I didn't love the east view. And I paddle by there all the time. I said, God, I would really like to have a unit that's also looking up the lake. No, I wouldn't because this is a detriment. The building's not moving anytime soon. So, and that's it. That this picture makes it look like it's far away. It's even closer. It's very so privacy
Yeah, it's
is
very, very close. Like you couldn't
is
even fit a driveway down there. They don't even have a driveway, right?
no, like you're really butting up close. I'm shocked at the setback from that. So pretty small, not pretty big issue for a lot of people. And that's a ninth floor. So you can imagine the sixth floor. They ended up selling it though. They ended up selling it for higher than I thought they were going to get 1.4 and change. They did well. This view's not bad because this is the bedroom, Dan, and I loved all the windows. I love that. But look where, what I mean? You don't see a lot of that building, right? But you better have all remote control blinds coming down.
Well, that's going to be thousands of dollars, Mark.
Oh, thousands. That's the only problem about the east side is the lack of privacy from the building next door, Flamingo. That's it.
Yeah. And this is a rental. And it's saying 3 bedroom, but I think it's a 2+1, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's a big unit. We can pull up the floor plan to that unit.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna see.
I can tell
So,
you what floor plan it is. It's the Ultra. Give me 1 second. That was what was that video? No, I mean, so what was the unit? Nine what? 914. It's the Ultra Marina. So save yourself a lot of time. Go down to you. They're all alphabetical.
oh,
That's why I said let me get the numbers because it will save you tons of time.
I'm almost there.
Yep.
Ah,
Slow it down.
well, maybe can I do this or,
No,
oh no.
later on, but just get to the unit first. Okay, start slowing down now. You're past it. Slow down. Go
No,
up.
I'm at T.
I know, but you went down. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Sorry. Yep. Okay.
Use after T, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. No, I got mixed up there.
There it is.
That's right there. So 1,590, so 1,600 square feet. Let's just see how many, so bedroom, let's go back to blow up the map.
Yeah, I'm gonna, hold on. It's hard to get exactly on
Uh,
it.
well, that's good. No more. We can see it. So it is 3 bedrooms, right? So,
Oh, yeah,
but,
it is.
right, I don't know if the third bedroom, we didn't look that closely. Did it have windows? I don't know yet. Probably. Looks like all the bedrooms are on that one
Yeah,
side.
there's windows here.
Okay, so,
They all have windows.
yeah, nice, nice. So 3 bedrooms, an ensuite on the master.
It's pretty big. Look at the living dining, 14
It's,
1 by 20.
yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah. Great floor plan, 1,600 square feet. Love the floor plan. It's big. It's big.
It
Wow.
is. It
Wow.
is. It
Bad
is.
price for a 3 bedroom, 3 bedroom in here. With all the facilities, you pay nothing, no common fees, nothing. Balcony's not bad either.
No, it's got 6 by 18.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, yes, that's a lot of rent, but like for the size and what houses are renting, like full houses are over 3 grand.
Right. Right.
And for the amenities and everything, it's not horrible, I
It's not
guess.
in the view. It's not at all.
Like, put it
Oh,
this way, if you were retired, a retirement home or anything like that for 2 people
way
is
more.
way the hell more than $3,800.
See if it's been for sale. I don't think it has.
Yep,
How much for?
1179. It was 13, then it went to 122, then it
Okay.
to 1179, and
Okay.
now
Hmm.
rent. You know, that's why I said to you, didn't we look at this unit before?
Yeah.
I think we have, but it
Probably
was
we
for
have.
sale.
Yeah. Hang on. Keep talking about. I gotta grab Ted. He's being an idiot outside.
Yeah, no problem. So they did try to sell it and they tried to sell it way higher and they went down and they went down and they went down and they couldn't do it. And so they are putting it for rent, which is not, necessarily a bad move because I'm sure if you hold on to it and hold on to it, eventually you're going to get your money,
Yeah.
right? So
The one at pull up the floor plan, Diane, pull up the floor plan at 612. Would you? That is. Give me one sec. I'll tell you because I want to see the
is this
big.
a sold one?
Yes, it is.
It's
Yeah.
sold for 143.
Yeah. So I want to pull it up. Pull up the
Jeez,
peacock. Pull up the peacock floor plan.
jeez, that's crazy.
Right. So that's why I looked at that. So I wanted you to pull it up. See what is, and again, that was a 2 bedroom. I want to see the little bit difference in the floor plan. There it is.
Okay, there's more than one peacock.
612 is just the peacock. So keep going up. Slow down. There it is.
There it is. This is it.
Is that it there?
Yeah,
Good.
this is it.
What was the size? Let's go back to the size. I want to see the size. That one was 1595.
This freaking bad.
Okay, right there. Leave it at 1560. No, sorry, 1595.
Well, it says suite area 1560, and then, but look, you got to see suite 312 is 1560, 412 to 712 is 1600. 812 to 912 is 1595. So 612 would be 1600.
So I'm saying 143 square foot balcony. Okay, so
Yeah.
almost pretty similar. The other one to me is, again, this would have a little bit more living space, I would presume, again, without me walking 912, because it's a 3-bed. The other one was a 3-bedroom. This is a 2.
Gosh, trying to get right on this, nail this exactly is like almost flipping impossible, Mark.
Right there. Let's leave it there. Right there.
Well, why can't I just, is this it?
I don't know.
I think this is it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's the floor plan entry. Bathrooms there, utility. Yeah, it is it.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the living in, I've been to some other models too, like 902, had its own dining area, which really set it apart from some other floor plans that I was, a few in the building. I like the separate dining room. It was a big dining room. I love the floor plan there. But with that floor plan 902, he didn't get a lot of south exposure of the lake. He got more the west side. So he got some.
Well, the other thing that I find here, when you have the living room, dining room, you see, I don't know, I'm going to try to just move up a little touch. God darn. Oh, there we go. This is it. This was it, Mark. It has the dining room right there.
They do, but this other floor plan was segregated. It was much better defined than that. They did have a dining room, but it's still all open, right? Where I'm talking about a different floor plan where it was really segregated to a different area in the unit. It was much nice. I liked it better that way. This is an open floor plan. It feels good. The other one wasn't so open, which I kind of like. I like it a little bit more because of separate dining. But anyway, we're talking about 612 and we're talking about 914. And look at the price at 914. And look what they got it. And look what they got. And I think the 3-bedroom unit could have some extra value, right? Grandparents moving in here, need 2 extra bedrooms for the grandkids, one for mom and dad, one for the kids. I'm shocked it didn't sell, but again, it's all timing. And that one at 612 was on the market for a while. And when we showed it that night, they had 2 offers on the property.
Wow.
So timing's everything, right?
Yeah. Well, so I want to go back because there's a couple newer ones that came up. And we have 105 at 859 and we have 410
Pull it up.
at 859. Well, what I want to see is does it tell us how big they both are?
Yeah, they do. I'll get you the floor plan. It's not a big deal. So 105, but let's go through the listing, then we can show the floor plan. It will tell us everything we need to know.
It's a Cobalt and it's 823 square feet and it's 1+1 bed, 2 bath, 859.
Okay. Let's take a look at 105.
Now I have a question for you. Is 105 here?
No.
Or is it here? Where's the first floor? Because isn't the first floor?
No, look where I'm looking. Look where my arrow is.
I can't see your arrow.
Well, look on the map. Look on what I'm doing. Move it cursor around.
You can't see it on mine.
So no, it's just these are where parking is up here.
Okay, so is this over here the first, or is that the?
Yes.
Isn't that the,
Second.
see, isn't that the restaurant and the common area and the gym right
Yes,
here?
yes. If you flip through the pictures, you'll get a better idea. 105 is the floor. Your views are obstructed by the trees that are down here, I've noticed. So 105 is directly under here. Stop right there. So here I am, right here.
You're right in here, right?
Right, no, lower. Right, lower. Move twice over to the right now. Right there. That's 205. That's where I am. So 105's right underneath. So their view is good where they only have this tree in front of it a little bit, right?
I
Where
see.
other ones have a lot. Again, remember, there's no leaves or foliage on there. Now they're ballooned out. So the view is obstructed by this. There you go. There's a picture. Ted, you're not going outside. You just got in. So you can see, right? You're a little too low for my liking. Same unit as mine.
I mean, it's got the big balcony like you too.
It does. It does. That's the plus. That's the plus. So there's the that's the
Yeah, it
master.
looks exactly the same.
Same everything, right? So basically the second bedroom doesn't have a window, so they don't call it a true two bedroom. So it's a one bedroom den. It is a bedroom. It fits a double bed if it's queen bed.
And
So
it's saying it's been on the market for 27 days.
yes,
The history.
it was a rental before at
It
one
was a
time.
rental before.
I knew that was rented out. I don't know if 3250. Not a bad price, 3250 they got, and then that was the 914's 3850.
That's why I
Not
thought that 3850. I know it's hefty, but it's also really big.
really big. Not a bad rental price at all.
No, because that's the size of a townhouse.
Yeah. No, I know. It's great. So the next one is go to 410. That's the next new listing. Now this one has a terrace, which is kind of nice.
An outdoor.
Outdoor. That one's called, let me just get the model. We can go to the floor plan later. 410 is the Imperial T. Close to, I think it's 875. He's done some nice things in that unit. I like it. There's the den, there's the four
Yeah,
piece.
so this is the den, which is like the 1+1 bedroom kind of, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So they went to white. They've updated the kitchen, which I like. I like what they've done. And the islands pushed right up against the wall.
Does it feel skinny when you walk in there?
No, that picture makes it.
Well, no, this is why I asked, because
Yes.
like I went to
Yeah,
a
yeah.
showing yesterday and the living room and the pictures and stuff, like it looked really tight. But then actually in real life, I thought, well, this is not horrible. Like I could fit a love seat, a couch, and a big chair in here. Like, but the pictures made it look really small for some reason. And I'm trying to gauge, normally I could count tiles on the floor and figure out how many feet it is, but when it's all wood, you can't tell.
Well, the island here being abutted right to the adjacent to the wall, it makes it feel tight. Where I have a big space walking around where some people can go both areas, they don't. So yes, and you can kind of see how it gets widens out further down. So yeah, I think it does show a little bit skinny that way. But the living room doesn't. They got some good, you know, length in there and depth.
Mm-hmm.
Right, he's got the terrace and he's got a small little balcony too. He's got some nice built-ins in that unit. I like what he's done.
Mm-hmm.
It looks beige, but they're gray. You can see by that picture,
Yeah, yeah.
right? I like,
Bathroom is huge.
yeah, I like that. I like the double sinks like that. Yeah, I do. The
So
only
tell me,
problem.
when you're on this terrace right here,
Yeah.
is this kind of like Mike's?
Yes. Yes. It
And
is.
is there units all above you?
Yes. So that's the problem. Okay, that is the detriment to having outdoor terraces. So stop that picture right there. So all these along there, they're all partitioned off. So this is where, it ends, and then another unit.
Yeah.
People, and again, as we go through the pictures, are all up there, and then they can see down. To a lot of people, to me, it never bugged me, but from a buyer looking at it going, you know what? People can overlook what's going on in my unit.
But they'd have to go all the way to the end and look over.
They would.
Like I find in Nautica, you can kind of see because it's open balconies above you.
Well, they can too. And again, these are all, they can look down. They can all look down, but same with the terrace. And they'd have to get up over Nautica too and look over the railings. But to me, it's not a big deal, but to a lot of people, it is. That's the problem. There you go. So see, there's
This
another.
is a unit above.
Right.
Yeah.
See, so and then you got company over, and then you got the next door neighbors entertaining, maybe right next door.
Yeah.
So that's the only problem I don't like about the terraces, because I've encountered that when I went to sell my unit. We like
Yes.
we like the terrace, but we're lacking privacy. We're out.
And
So
this is the rooftop.
yeah, it's nice. We go up there all the time, entertain. It's great. A lot of people go up there and use it. It's heavily, heavily utilized. It's great. We've had many nights up there having cocktails, eating dinners. It's great. It's really good. So
So he partitioned this himself with just
no,
planters.
no, he didn't. The
The
condo.
condo people did it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know what would have been a bit better? Go back to that picture if you could for 1 sec. Is if they would have made like a metal lattice, like maybe go higher, so you wouldn't see your neighbor. I would
Yeah.
and secure it to the floor. I'd much rather have that than this. Because really, if I'm entertaining, I don't really want to see my neighbors.
No, I know.
I don't want that. So that's the only
No.
problem I see with that unit. But not, I think he's done a wonderful job in there.
Yeah.
Dual parking, which is good. There's the lifts that so again, that
Very
was
cool.
$25,000 upgrade, but smart thing to do,
Yeah,
because
that's cool.
you got 2 parking locations in one, right? Resale value.
Nice.
So I think he's priced right 859.
So then a new one came up yesterday, $999, 1 bed, 1+1 bath,
What's the number is that? I want to go to 703. Let me just pull out.
703.
We say we're going to the floor plans. We just are not going through them. That's the Indigo. Small balcony at $1 million. And what's the square footage?
I'm going to the Indigo now. That's what we
But
need,
yeah,
right?
that price point's way out to lunch. The sale, like the one that we just viewed at 410, the closest sale was at 305, I believe, and it sold back in
Okay,
March.
which kind of Indigo? We got more. We got a bunch of Indigo.
Just go up. Just go to keep it there.
What suite is it?
410.
It's not this then.
No.
Poop.
410
It's
is.
not the straight Indigo, Mark.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not Indigo. Sorry. It's Imperial Tea. My fault. Imperial Tea. I think you just passed. There we go. Move up one more, I think.
I'm trying.
Now I got off topic what I was going to say. Oh, the last sale in here at 305 was 845 back in March, and it was listed at 859. So I think he's right in the money. Or I just feel that the terrace could be the detriment to it.
879.
79, right?
Balcony area is 48 square feet. Terrace area is 135.
Yeah. Enough space in the terrace. It's great. There's nothing wrong with that. I prefer something enclosed like mine, where
So this kitchen 8.4 by 12.2. The 8.4 is the width. The 12.2 is the depth.
yeah, and see where the island is right there, right?
It's against the wall again, yeah.
So it does get really narrow, and then it opens up, right?
The master bedroom seems kind of small.
They are, but when I went into mine, I went, how in the hell am I going to move my stuff in this? It works. I got a king bed. It works. You're surprising. I was very surprised at that. It worked. Nice,
Trying to see.
nice,
So
double sinks in the ensuite, a little bit bigger than mine.
So the den is 10-8, and that's when you first walk in. But this one has a door. I noticed on one of the other suites, there was no door or
Right, yeah. So
they
this,
don't all, I wonder if people take off the doors.
no, it's different suites. And because there's a full closet in that, they say den, there's a full closet. Avery's got a
Yeah.
full closet bedroom, right? And then the bathroom's right there, so it works out great. Nice floor plan. Not a big fan of the terraces, just from experience of selling them. And this one at $9.99. This one's the Indigo, I believe, Diane. What's at 703?
No, this is the Imperial Tea you told me.
No, that was no. 410 was the Imperial Tea. This, sorry. The one that we just talked about, this one's the Indigo. Sorry. It's small. So when we look at the square footage, it's not over, it's 8 and change. But I prefer the 410 unit. And why is he priced at 859 and we're 999? We're a million. Come on. With no balcony. Small 71 square foot balcony. That's it.
Hmm.
Pretty
Well,
tough.
it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Well, I know it's going to happen. Nothing. Good luck. And I don't mean to disrespect anybody, but that's a tough sell. This one's been listed for a while. They've had some price movements on it too. You pull the history, they started off. I like it. I don't like the pole, and we'll go through the pictures to show.
Oh, I remember this one.
So they never did anything. I thought they lowered the price. So
No, they didn't.
You know,
I remember this one because I actually liked it too.
me
It's
too.
2 bed, 2 bath.
Yeah, it's got some size. It's a nice floor plan.
It's
There,
this pool you don't like,
right,
right?
right. I think that unit, damn, would have been sold by now if that wasn't there. It would be a stopper for me. It would be. If I had 20 windows across, it wouldn't be a stopper. But to me, that's obstructing the view,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, the size isn't bad.
Size isn't bad. What's that? What's that?
And they got the double sinks, which you didn't get, eh?
Oh, I wish they got a bigger ensuite than I do. 506 is the marina floor plan. There's the den, I think, right? So it's
Yeah.
got some size. I do like the floor plan. I just don't like the pole.
Marina?
Yeah, marina, you can pull it up. Yeah.
No, you know what I'm interesting to see about these things? Do they
Well,
like show the pole?
well, we're gonna find out. Not sure.
You know what I mean? Like when you look, when you go buy it, do you know there's going to be a big damn pole there?
Good question. I think it's important to know that.
So it's the what?
Give me 1 second.
It's an M, marine.
Yeah, marine unit.
Okay, so here it is.
Kitchen's got, 14 by 15. No, Ted, you're not going outside.
$1337. Balcony 65.
Small balcony, right? I'm gonna let stupid outside there because he's just bugging the crap out of me. So not a bad floor plan, but
Well, the master bedroom's actually bigger. It's 12 by 14. The living room, dining room is actually 16 feet wide by 22. So it's a lot wider and you have a lot more room, but they were actually asking a lot more money too. Kitchen 15 by 14. So like you have a lot more width in this one.
Yes.
Like just the way it's laid out. The master bedroom 12 by 14 is way better.
Yep.
And
Yep.
that living room is 16 and a half feet wide.
Yep.
So a lot of these are very long and narrow, I find.
They are.
But this one has a little bit of, the width is better than a lot of the other ones.
It does. And maybe, if that was a true 2-bedroom.
Mark,
What?
what is this?
There's the pole.
There's
Awesome.
the pole. The pole is there.
Yep. There it is.
There it is. It
Yeah.
shows the major beams and everything in the house here, and there's the pole.
Yep. So that's something to consider when you're buying off a floor plan. Because I
Yeah.
personally think that unit should have been sold by now. But the balcony was small on a bigger unit, which kind of sucked.
Well, and you know what the other thing is too, Mark? If you're paying that kind of money,
Yeah,
like why not wait till you get one with a bigger balcony and a better view?
100%.
Like, cause you're spending like 1.174
Yep,
is the list.
yep, yep,
Why wouldn't you do like that's the thing. Like if when you're spending that kind of money, you want what you want
yep,
and
yep.
you're willing to wait to get what you want, right?
100%. Yep.
I mean, all of this stuff is added in.
Oh yeah, so nice built. It's nicely done. I think
Like,
the
see all the built-ins on this wall?
oh yeah, I know. It's nicely done.
That was not builder.
It's not builder. She's done a
No.
nice job. It's just we know the detriments. Obstruction of the view, small balcony. So the price or the valuation's got to change then, right? If they're going to sell it. And the
Well,
buyers are
and listen, the obstruction, I could almost I could almost live with that because I might design around it.
it would be a deal.
I have a bigger problem with the balcony at that
Right.
price.
You're going to want to entertain out there. You're going to want to bring friends and family out there, and there's no space.
There's no space. I'm trying to find it. But that would be more of a detriment to me because like when you had Nautica, you had stuff in the way.
There was a pole, but that had a big bank of windows, though. So it didn't seem as bad, right?
Yeah.
That's why the size was a little bit different, and the layout was a lot different. What one do we want time to show, maybe?
I'd like to try to see one that's a little bit different.
Go to the actives, though. Are you in the actives right now
I'm in
still?
the actives right now. So did you see this 2 point or what is this?
That's a commercial unit.
So they're selling the commercial unit on the main floor?
Yes, so right
This
there.
whole thing, they're selling it?
Yes, so it's for lease as well. I see the sign down there. It's big, 4,500 square feet, I believe.
Well, I thought that was going to be a restaurant.
So did I.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Because unit 523 and 823 would be the same, wouldn't they?
Let me see. Hold that right there. Let me just look at my to make sure. 523 we just went through. No, we didn't go through 523, did we? Yeah,
No.
no. No, we didn't. 523 is the teal. 823 is the teal. This one's the 523 is the teal, ALT.
Okay,
No,
this will be our last two because basically they're almost the same and they're $150,000 in price different. So this one's 1199, 2+1 bed, 2+1 bath between 1,600 and 1,799.
here's the problem. It's northwest facing, I believe.
Yeah, but these are both the same. They'd be the same.
Yep. I can't see someone spend that kind of money without the view. That's because I was in one of those units. See, stop right there, go back. Here's what I liked about that. It's a separate dining room area.
Yeah.
Right? I like that, but it was all north facing mainly. Right? Hey, Ted.
It's huge.
I like the floor plan, but if you're spending that kind of money, you want some south exposure. You do.
Well, where do you see the water here? There's water
Yeah,
right there.
that's it. But you don't have it looking out like, and I'm turning my head, I'm looking at water. There's their view. So this is the balcony north on the west side, facing, that's facing down. So there's the balcony. So this is the wind, they don't have south exposure. A little bit of the windows do, but not much. You don't have a big view, is what I'm saying. And the balcony is on the north, sorry, on the west side. So
Okay, so you saw
south,
that, right?
I saw a similar unit to that,
and
yeah.
it's 1199. And 823 is 1349. I think it's exact same.
See,
The square footage and everything is the
same kind of
same.
model, same 623 is the teal. Hang on a second, you see, was it 623? 823,
Mm-hmm.
right, was the teal. And what was the other unit? Nine, what was the other one? 9?
823 is what I'm looking at right now.
What did we look at before? Was it 9?
523.
523?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a teal. They're both teal, but just, yes. So very similar. So you see that you have a little bit of a view of the water, but you have more of the city side facing west. Like the floor plan. But at that price point, I want more water view. I don't mind that, but I want more water view at the front. And you're not getting it.
What room is this where you see this water here?
That's a bedroom.
That's a bedroom?
Yep. Yep.
But this one's a lot more money than the other one. They're the same model.
Yeah, there's a bit of an adjustment. I don't know that it just says ALT for this one. So it's similar floor plan, similar design.
Okay,
But
so
the hard sells. So they're up
listen,
here.
the other thing that I was talking to an appraiser the other day about condos at our office,
Mhm.
and he said when he does an appraisal,
Mhm.
the higher up you go, the higher value.
Well, but I don't think the buyers look at that though.
But I think when you're purchasing it off the builder,
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
you pay
Yes,
more money the higher you go.
yes. And then,
Which
yeah,
means that one, there was $150,000 difference and there was a 3-floor difference.
right, yeah. But then you look at that, if they had a south view, those units, I think those units would have been gone by now. They would have, because the floor plan's great. But they're at the west end, so you're only getting, I'm not paying 1.2, 1.3, 1.4 for just a little sliver of the water. There's just no way. No, that's me. And the market's clearly, to me, is spoken that saying, hey, you know what? I think they get eyeballs to look at it, but then they're going over to say 612 that's sold, and I think eight something sold, 812 or 8 something sold 2 months ago in the 1.4 ranges. Because they have the view, the full view, and then they have the east view, even though the building's right there. My dog is going berserk out there. He can stay berserk. I think we've covered it.
Yeah.